Good evening, everyone. I'm Carmine Gemei. I've got a few sports stories you're going to love tonight, so let's get right to it. The first one comes from the Casper Ice Arena. The Casper Oilers hosting the Douglas Ice Cats 18U co-ed hockey. And check out this young man's white blazer on the bench, looking sharp as an Ice Cat's claws out there. But tonight belonged to the Oilers. Check out this give-and-go action between Bo Donnellan and Nolan Berg. Great feed. Bo with that backhand. He scores. Bo had a hat trick tonight. He also had 3 assists, and he reached the 30-goal mark and 20-assist mark for the year. Casper wins 15-6. But the big story of tonight was a much younger hockey player, 5-year-old Joplyn Jennings. Today's the first day of National Heart Awareness Month, and Joplyn was born with half a heart. She's had 3 surgeries, and she's still fighting. So the Casper players gave her a dozen roses before the game to show their support for Joplyn. Here's her mother on the gesture.
It's okay what she has, and that everybody stands behind her, and it's hard as a mother, but it's also makes me feel very proud that she has so many people that stand behind her.
And what a great community we have here in Wyoming. And Joplyn said hi to every person in the front row at the game tonight. We can all learn a lot about enjoying and appreciating life from her. And I learned even more about that today by hanging out with legendary K2 sports anchor George Kay, someone who I look up to and who's meant so much to the sports fans around this beautiful state. And look at this great photo, old school meets new school, George in his Minnesota Vikings colors. So many people have asked me, what's George up to? What's he doing? So I had to meet the big man and find out myself. Many of you know George retired from K2 15 years ago. He spent 48 years in the broadcast industry, 38 of them in Casper with K2 TV and K2 Radio. He anchored the sports here for 25 years, and I'm lucky to have the same position George once had. And at 85 years old, he still remembers the good old days broadcasting Wyoming sports. Here's a little bit of catching up with Kay. What about Casper and Wyoming, in addition to the Cowboys, made you want to stay here for so long?
Well, I think just the atmosphere. People were so genuine and warm and friendly, and when we made mistakes, they forgave us, and it was an ideal situation for someone like me.
I can say the exact same. Those mistakes on live television are unforgiving, but the people are forgiving. And we'll have that 2-part conversation this Sunday and next Sunday at 10:30 p.m. on Sports Corner. What a pleasure to meet George, see he's doing well, and just like so many of us, he's still got that excitement for the Pokes. And a team that George covered all the time is Casper College. The women have a marquee Sub-Region 9 matchup at 2 p.m. tomorrow at LCCC. The winner of that game will be in first place in the sub-region. Right now, Casper's 6-1 in their division, and Laramie's 5-1. Laramie's on a 5-game winning streak, but their last loss was actually to the Lady T-Birds by 22 points 3 weeks ago in Casper. Here's Rock Springs native Maggie Justinak on tomorrow's matchup at LCCC.
I think they present a lot of different challenges. They have a lot of outside shooters, and that's going to be hard. But other than that, I think that as long as we defend how we're supposed to and push the ball like we have been, I think they won't really give us that much of a challenge.
And the Casper men and Laramie men play after the women at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Also, Nolan Arenado just signed a 1-year, $26 million deal to stay with the Rockies. Very happy to keep him our leader and Platinum Glove winner. And you know who told me about that news? Denver native Hallie Jones. She's got the 4th edition of the Friday Night Fast Break with her partner, Philip Bonatti. That's next on K2.